Good day, everyone. This is Link 2012, and today we're doing some Bit Heroes once again. Today, I plan on hopefully exchanging some stuff in the Bit Hero once more viewers get on. We also will just do some typical grinding, hopefully not too much, as I do have quite a bit to do today. Without further ado, let's start this music, and let's get going. Alright, first of all, pull some stuff up here. Alright, we're going to want to start out with some PvP, obviously, as we always do. PvP is very important, that way we can use up our tickets, don't waste any. Yeah, I'm pretty geeky about these. Now, I think the best person is this. I think it's heal and shield, yep. However, he only has 300 health, so he shouldn't be too much of a problem. This is a bit of a different schedule than usual. I usually don't stream it. Why am I lagging right now? Bleh. But, yeah, typically I stream in the mornings. This time I'm streaming in the evening because I have just a wee bit of time. But like I said, hopefully it'll be fast because I've got some stuff to do. And wow, already took him down. So just need to take down the main guy. Yeah, I'm getting some big lag right now. That's alright. And welcome, my one viewer, to the stream. How are you doing today? Let's see if you are in the chat. Nope, but welcome nonetheless. And man, this game, Well, let me try to exit out of some stuff here. Right, where's exit out of all these tabs? Don't need you, I don't need you. Oh, I needed that. Oh well. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, he's almost dead. Come on. There we go. And we're done. We win. Booyah. Of course, we've still got another bunch of tickets, but we'll save some towards the end, because again, I love PvP, and I love to end on a high note. Save the best for last, right? I hope the microphone's working a little bit better. I tested it before the stream, and I'm trying to speak up a little bit here, because I understand that in the last stream I was mumbling a little bit. And I want you to be able to hear me. Hopefully I'm not disturbing my roommates. I mean, my sweet mates. Roommates. Not here right now. Man. We should really try a higher trial/gauntlet. We can definitely do like 190. I mean, we can do 110, but I don't really want to push that. I also finished my sets calculator. Let me see, since this stuff is boring, where is my calculator small? Or yeah, calculator small. So I finished so the other day we almost did everything, we just didn't do the healing. I figured out we calculated the DPS a little bit wrong, so I fixed that as well. But extra heals. So really all we needed to do was basically it was weird. It's weird the assumptions I made, but how do I explain this? Basically, factoring in the SP use was pretty simple, because all you had to do was take your SP stuff and divide it by 0.5. So in other words, if you have 50% SP use, that's normal, completely normal. And so as a result, you're just going to get 1 times everything. But on the flip side, if you have 100% SP use, you're going to be using it twice as often. So 1 divided by 0.5 is 2. And of course that correlates all the way through, which is fantastic. But yeah, it's all super neat and organized here. It's a very different format. It's got all the variables in here. I've already used it to compare a few sets. I think the best one involved taters, although there's another, the conduction one. The conduction meta is really, like, I personally think it's the best still. You really can't beat it. I think it's conduction, necrosis, and superstition. Although I haven't been too particular on it, so we've got that. We could work on a few things today. I still have to fix that bug with the on-turns pet that we discussed that one stream. Then we've got to update some of our pets, and we've also got to incorporate mounts into the calculator. Without further ado, though... Oh, potatoes! I'm still only on round 6. These rounds take way too long. Alright, let's also pull up the stream description here. That way I can edit it in case any PG-13 stuff comes up, which I doubt, but just in case. There we go, amazing. I also realized that we're almost done with all of Noteblock stuff. We actually only have about 47 songs left, and these are only about 1 minute long each. So we'll have to find a new music channel. That's alright. I think I found another channel the other day. That should be fine. I was actually getting copyright claims on my video about the classical music, which I find really ironic, because that stuff was done a long time ago. When was Tchaikovsky? So Tchaikovsky, this fellow died 200 years ago. No, 100 years ago. 120 years ago. About 120 years ago. And as a result, I don't see how you can copyright claim that. I mean, like, who owns the rights to his music? I guess, you know, he could have passed it on or something like that. But that's an interesting question. How long do music copyrights last? All right, so 70. Oh. All works published in the United States before 1923. Oh, 1923. Works published after 1922, but before. Okay, yeah. So, anyways. Normally it's 70 years, particularly in the US. And the thing that's confusing me is that, what is this? YouTube is a US thingamabopper, and it doesn't count that as a copyright claim. Though I guess you have different copyrights in different places. So I know that Tchaikovsky's Russian, so. Okay, so the maximum in Russia is also 7 years, so they technically shouldn't be able to claim my video, which is, I just find that super funny how they claimed a video, even though they couldn't have.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, and this is
the animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night. They used to be a lot of
Alright.
during the day too.
Let's go ahead and start some raids. These smooth grooves. And let's. Okay, so we got our. Nope, we don't want item find on. It's Wednesday. Holy smokes! I can't believe I did that with item find on. And let me know if my how my volume is. Okay, turn up my computer volume a little bit. Additionally, I've also, of course, turned up the, so that really should turn up both my mic volume and the music. But I'm hearing the music is really loud right now, so I hope it's not too much. Oh, wait a minute. This is the Living Tombstone. Oh, it's a remix of the Living Tombstones remix. That's funny. Oh, snap. And this guy's taking us down. Okay, we barely survived that with a... He critted us for 3,000. Oh, good. We got a red robot. We got this. Unless I get a little bit unlucky and one of them targets me. One of these guys. Because they might be able to store up SP before I can heal up. Nope, I healed up there. So that should be enough to survive a hit. And we just took one down. Marvelous. And we go against one of these fellows again. There's a big red robot over there, which is really nice. So depending, you know, if I get low on this battle, I can recover completely. Oh boy, I'm gonna actually manual this. I want to focus all my power on him. Holy potatoes! Did you see that? He just wiped out my tank. So I can't revive my tank anymore after this, because I'm gonna revive him here. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is, here's what I'm going to do. Well, first of all, let me check. My plan is to use that big red robot, but oh, don't go down there. Okay, so who's behind you? Right, anyways, okay, so I can't see who's down there. I really should have gone down to that edge. We'll just revive him for a minimum amount, and we're going to use skills that hopefully get us some extra heals. And slowly but surely take him back up to full health. Right now we're just going to 0 SP him, but we get some heals and of course some SP. SP is always really nice. As long as we're not lagging, which we're lagging quite a bit. I hope that's not affecting the quality of the stream at all. It's interesting though, because I do these things all live, but the majority of my views actually come from afterwards, it seems. Oh, this is actually amazing. We can auto it at this point. We'll be fine, man. We'll be completely fine. Yeah, as I was saying, so that means that people are actually coming afterwards and are interested, which is pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. I should really post on the Division. Oh my, the Division said that Link is pro in the in his Discord. Oh yeah, Kremy's over here. Link, because I know I can't go for tier 7 legs, should I go back and acquire tier 6 in sets? So that's a silly question, but would TS through T6 get me a boost in raid 4 and give me better chances at maybe heroic? Unfortunately, Kremy's not on the stream right now. Usually he is, though that's in the morning. But if anyone else has this problem as well, I would say you can continue pushing the most recent raid. Look for good friends, get better friends. That will help you. So yeah, get better friends. Also, you can still get legendaries on normal. They're rare, but they're there. Also, you can get Rombits from the floor, which you'll need to upgrade in order to upgrade legendaries. So you're already working towards your legendaries at that point, which is very important. Yeah, so I guess I'll respond to that later because I don't want to interrupt the stream too much. Although, wait, I only have one viewer, correct? Yeah, so it shouldn't be a problem. Although those of you watching this in Aftermath, it'll take me just a minute to answer him. Okay, where is the... So that's the server URL. Where is the actual... Alright. Terrific. Let's exit out of this. Go back here. Also, I can't wait to exchange all that stuff today, because I've been saving up quite a bit of epic material, and I really can't wait to see how much I get out of all of that. Not to mention, I guess we could throw away... No, we're not going to throw away our rares and commons. The reason I'm being hesitant on exchanging is I saw this one guy, and he has this really interesting logic that I agree with, that they might someday up the value of exchanges. You know, maybe give you something a little bit more. And consequently, he was saving for like pretty much forever. Now, unfortunately, these most recent raids, they require an insane amount of epic material to upgrade. So, you know, so I need a lot. Alright, taking down this potato. Crazy doggos. As long as he doesn't, just hope for some luck with my evades and whatnot. Okay, we've won at this point. I guess he can do that, though. I forgot he had target. But interestingly, this guy doesn't have target last, he just has target. I never knew that, because we all assumed he just had target last. But no, that's not the case. He doesn't have target last at all, so... Very interesting scenario, very interesting. Alright, and someone just joined. Let's check. Nope, just still me in the chat. Of course, I'm going to take 1 minute here to respond to Kremi. And let's go ahead and start something new as I continue answering. A lot of lag today. So much. I'm thinking it's on Bit Hero's side, but I can't be sure of that. Let's go ahead and switch out again. Oh, that's not the right rune. Gold would be nice, but only use one at once. We have XP today, so. Also, I'm level 226. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. Leveled up 1 time. No, there you are, Kremi! Oh, dude! Amazing! So I was about to respond to you on the Discord. So my response to you, essentially, you can go back. But in general, I would farm normal. If you can farm normal. If you can't farm normal, then yeah, of course, go back to tier 6. The reason you still want to farm normal is several things. First of all, you can't actually get legendaries from normal. They're extraordinarily rare, but they will help you. Second of all, you can get ROM bits. A ton of ROM bits on normal, which will help you towards upgrading those legendaries, which you will inevitably one day get. And so yeah, those two reasons paired with you can always get better friends, and you will probably end up getting better friends. Excuse me? And I think that was my issue for a long time, actually, was that I didn't have too many good... Hey, welcome, what's your name? Brian Boom. Welcome, Brian Boom. Is that how you pronounce it, or is it Brian? Welcome to the stream, regardless. It's nice to have you. And I hope you're entertained, of course. That's the entire reason I do this. But yeah, for a long time, my issue was that I didn't have good friends. I had decent friends. I could do, hard. I was satisfied with hard. But I mostly focused on my guild at that point, and that was an important thing to do. Now, here's the thing that changed, is that I got onto Discord, and all of a sudden, I got to knowing all these people. Some of them are really powerful people. And as a result, I ended up making a lot of good friends, a lot of powerful friends. Also, a lot of people that used to have me that I didn't bother to ask to re-add me, they noticed, and they were like, oh man, you're the guy that does all the calculators and stuff, so... Now, of course, you might not be able to do calculators, but you can still be a cool guy. You can still help out in the questions room, for instance. Like, I'm sure either of you could answer questions in the lobby. It's not that hard. There's always simple questions. Some of them you just need to look them up on the wiki. It's fine. Others of them involve math and stuff. Those are mine. I like those. Anyways, that aside. Kremi says, oh yeah, I've tried normal a lot. I've saved up 90-ish ROM bits. Yeah, you see, already 90, that's almost 1/5, because it costs 500 for you to upgrade. I always use that mentality. I like tenths, so it's like, oh yeah, I got another 10th of the way there. But yeah, again, don't put off finding good people. If you are currently your guild's currently not doing very well, and you think you want to transfer, like you don't like the leadership or anything like that, there's a lot of good guilds out there that will accept you, provided you do well in GVG and whatnot, which isn't too hard. Just be dedicated to the game, and there you go. Now, of course, different people have different dedications to the game, so there's that. Man, I really like this music. This one is Game Explain theme remix. Got to hear the original one. Oh, Mandykins! Hello! Nah, I won't let them know I'm streaming. Maybe I'll just mention it in guild chat. Nah, I'll say. Hello, stream. Hello, how many viewers do we have right now? 3. Holy potatoes! Dude, we went from, what is it? 0 to 3. Actually, you guys can let me know if my mic is fine-tuned right now. I don't need Mandykins to tell me that. I don't want to force him to come over here. He's got better things to do at this time. Really cool guy. Really cool guy. Great leader. I'll stop by. Yay! Welcome. Your in-game name is Brian Boom. Brian Boom. Were you here last time? Because I know there was someone last time who stopped by and asked me for a friend request. Look, Brian, I'm not that great of a person, but let me see if I have space. Alright? If I have space, I'll add you, but I doubt it. Because you see, I have 100 out of 100, so that's no for that end. Ooh, look at this. Strike Force Saw hasn't been on in 3 days, and he's level 15, so... My experience has been once people go offline for that long, and they're that low of a level, they're not coming back, so... Alright. Welcome to my friends list, Brian Boom. I don't want to create the impression that I will always add people, but... So Kremi says, yeah, it's not certain... Sorry, I'm actually going to come over here. Kremi says, yeah, it's not certainly my team, it's my character with the lowest TS, hence why I'm thinking about T6, because I have saved 250. Oh, dude, if you have 250 doubloons, get legendaries and spend those. 100%, that's what you should do. Because those tier 6 legendaries, I use tier 6 legendaries right now, and upgrade them maximum. So you already can have 2 max tier 6 legendaries, and that's all I had coming into raid 4, and I did fine. So there you go. Hello stream, says Brian. Well, I mean, you and Kremi are the only ones here right now, so hello, Kremi. Is that how you pronounce your name, by the way, Kremi, or is it like creamy or like creme? Don't want to pronounce it wrong. And actually, let's not auto this completely. Oh no, we'll be fine. We just absorbed that massive hit. Like, I love how it's just like one absorb and you know you're gonna win already. Oh man, we got some Legend of Zelda now. Kremi says, okay, I think I needed that. Certainly of what I was doing was right. Yeah, definitely. I didn't know that factor, but now that I know that, definitely, 100% I would go back to tier 6. Now that could also be with World Boss. World Boss, I think, has a really high drop chance for, what is it, legendaries? So, do that. And of course, you can always invite me if I'm on. We might even be able to do some World Boss now if you're here. And we could do some, maybe even Heroic. I'm not sure what I'm capable of right now. I know I can do Heroic with a team of people that are equally as powerful as myself. But when it comes to lower level players, I don't know. Kremi says, and yeah, I usually don't mind how it's pronounced. Some friends call me Kremi, like the frog. Well, I mean, Kremi, that's the funny thing is you stay in it, but then, you know, how do you do the pronunciation? This is why we have English majors, folks. No, that's not the only reason. That's a terrible assumption to make. But yeah, I wish I knew like all those like little intonations and whatnot, help you pronounce things. Actually, I'm trying to remember, what's your in-game name, Kremi? It's certainly not this. Oh no, it's probably Kremi 42. 43. Not quite 42. Ah, this beautiful fellow. Oh yeah, you have the Spectrum Wings. I'm just trying to see. Pretty good TS. Very low stamina. For raid 4, you need high. Oh, I was looking at your runes. Oh wow, you've got rare experience. That's pretty good. Rare is always pretty good for as far as runes go. I had rare for I don't know how long, and then I transferred to legendaries. So I know it was a slow process though, because it just took me forever to grind that. And then, was it 2-3 streams ago, we finally got enough for the legendary meta rune, and it was the worst thing possible. Now, of course, if I was a tank, that I would be ecstatic, because that would be exactly what I needed, but that was not exactly what I needed. That was exactly what I didn't want. So, oh well. Alrighty. And this guy, I love this guy. I've never seen him drop a legendary. I know it's possible, but it's super rare. Okay, I'm really satisfied that I got the offer from him, because that's so stinking rare. He's amazing. This game, been pretty fortunate in it over the past few months. And what is this a remix of? Oh, Dr. Mario. Interesting. Oh, it's because an ambulance. Gotcha. Makes sense now. And Bomb logged in. And we've got... Alright. Oh snap, someone's calling me. Oh no, it's an alarm. Oh no, I forgot something. I'm supposed to go give something to someone. Potatoes. Well then. This is a bit of a conundrum. I completely forgot about that. So, do I come back? Do I go down there for 10 minutes and then come back to the stream? So Kirby says it's kind of like, if I can pronounce it correctly, Crami. Yeah, so that would be Crami. I usually make that name. I usually make that name, especially for my Monster Hunter accounts for the last 7 years. Oh, you have multiple Monster Hunter accounts. But yeah, I gotta go give something to this friend here. So I'll probably pause the stream after this raid, and then I'll come back. Can I pause the stream is the question, or do I have to actually stop it? Let me see here, under XSplit Broadcaster. Settings, no. Sources, outputs, extensions. Alright, I don't think I can pause it, so I'll have to stop it and start it back up. So this will be like the entry to my actual stream, which will happen right after this. Kirby says, it's okay, I'm maybe regretting buying the shard basket so I can wait however long you need. Ah, sweet. Shard basket isn't that terrible to buy, just don't use it until you really need it. Like, personally, I would save the shard basket for an event with 100% item find. Also, just note that Raid 5 will come out eventually, probably within the next 2 months. So, you will most likely be able to get far enough in Raid 4 in order to transfer yourself over to Raid 5. And so as a result, you might want to save those Raid shards for Raid 5. Because getting ahead of the game is pretty important. And once you get ahead of the game, yeah, 20 shards is pretty big. I can't remember the rate for legendaries on this, so actually I think we can do one more thing after this before I have to head off. And I'll be right back. I'll be right back in 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. Maybe a little bit over 10 minutes, but let's do this stuff first. And of course I will... I don't know, because you can't pause streams, can you? You should be able to. I don't see why you shouldn't. I wonder if I upload it as this, if I put it as the same name, will it keep it on the same stream? I don't know. Questions, interesting questions. I guess it's best to experiment now when you know it doesn't matter that much. Not that it would matter anytime. I mean, Oh, welcome Strike Force Thaw. You came right as I'm about to go. I gotta pause the stream for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes as I go give something to someone. But hey, it's good to see you, man. No, say I will come back right after, don't worry. So I will continue streaming. I've got my evening laid out. Oh, and how's it going, Strike Force? How far have you gotten in the past few days? And have you gotten into a good guild yet? I don't mean to pressure you or anything. It's not the end of the world if you don't get into a guild immediately. Okay. Experience. And do we do a gauntlet? Because I think I can wait another 2 minutes. So I guess we can do a PvP. PvP's fun, and we got 4 viewers right now. That's like pretty stinking good. I rarely have that much. Rarely being, well, we've only done this so long. Brian Boom says, "I'm good. Are my accessories good?" I'll have to check you right after I do this crazy PvP. Oh, there's YouBad. I love YouBad. What's your in-game name, Brian Boom? Okay, and Strikeforce says, it's going quite good. I got stuck on a dungeon, but then I passed it, and I don't know if I join a guild, if it's going to be good or not. Guilds have perks, which essentially, you know, you get extra XP or whatever. So, yeah, keep your eye out for good ones. Guilds are always recording players, particularly ones that are good at GVG. So, if you're dedicated to that, if you're dedicated to guild, essentially, it's a very good thing. Crummy says, take your time, promises are what keep humanity in check. That just means you are a kind person as to go out and keep it. Wait, I'm a little bit confused. Okay, take your time, promises are what keep humanity in check. That just means you are a person as to go out and keep it. To keep what? Oh, keep promises. Gotcha. And I mean, and that's an interesting topic. What is it? Promises. And promises is more of the idea of loyalty and trust. Thuggy Drag, I do remember you. Welcome to the stream. And right as how come I'm all this awesome stuff is happening? Cremmy just gave me an interesting philosophical thing that I want to cover. Theog joins, and Strike Force is here. But I have to go for 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So, wait. But first of all, I actually wanted to before I head out, I want to see Brian, your accessory. So this accessory is damage. The damage is actually really good. Any rare accessory is better than, you know, your basic commons. Now just bear in mind, Brian, that you want to essentially, as a DPS, you want to balance all of your damage bonuses. So that includes damage, that includes speed, and power, and dual strength. So make sure you balance all of those, and you'll be good. So because you have so much damage, you really want everything else to be anything but damage. But yeah, other than that, this is a really good one. I like this one. Yeah. And yeah. Alright, one last reading before I pause the stream. Strikeforce says, man, when everyone joins, you have to leave. Well, yeah, I'll be back in 15 minutes. It'll be fine. But, yeah, thanks for sticking with me, guys. Again, I'll be back. Just got to go give something to a friend. I appreciate all of this. Dude, this is very active here. It's awesome. And I'll answer that question when I get back, Strikeforce. See you soon.